After listening two times, we have three speakers. One is Raham, Amirs, and Emily. Okay, we can ignore section A, but we can move to sections B. So decide which speaker. Now let's focus on the first one. Has a fairly global worldview. Who?
The first speaker.
Speaker 1, Speaker 2, or Speaker 3? Speaker 1 refer to Walkham. Speaker 1 Walkham, which Speaker 2 Amir. Speaker 3 is Emily. So which speaker try to say is about for global worldview? Any other comments?
Warham.
Very good, Walkham. Good. Lakana, yeah. Good job. Okay. So Walkham tried to mention much about the global worldview. Very good. Thank you. Number 2, was surprised to find out what acquiring British nationality involved.
Emily.
Emily, very good. Very good. Emily. Ooh. Yeah. What about number 3? Which speaker has sometimes had to deal with abuse?
Speaker 3.
Forcing something to do
illegal.
Emir, very good. Emir. You say Emir right, Lakana?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, Emir. That's right. Okay, that's Emir. Very good. Yeah, long listening with món này. Hôm nay nó ố không ơi giờ. Người đâu đâu ơi, con mới thích chơi nhưng Samsung 3 nó fall. Để sao internet khi nhóm không? Vậy lê giờ. Nhưng mà 3 dân đàn cả giờ. Okay, what about number 4? Which speaker seems a bit confused about the whole issues of cultural identity?
Emir.
Hello?
Emily.
Emily teacher, very good, Rodmany. Thank you. Yeah, Emily teacher. Emily is not belonging to me. She does not belong to me. Okay, it's like Emily. Okay, that's Emily. Yeah, not Emily teacher. When you say Emily teacher, Emily belongs to me. Okay, number 5, retain. Which speaker retains a sense of family roots? Amir. Yeah, Amir, the second speaker. Very good. And the last one, which speaker is annoyed by common false assumptions?
The first one.
Warham.
Walsham. Yeah, Walsham.
Number 1.
Okay. So this is the question. Yeah. Okay, just for practice. Okay, practice one. Okay, we move to the other parts. This is the discussion part. I think we can discuss it in group 2. I will make in group sometimes because I know how to make group discussion in Zoom now. Okay, so we can go to breakout group, and then you can go to group individually. It depends on the group, how many group are gonna assign. But not this time, okay? Not this time yet. I will. So group gonna discuss separately. Yeah, you're gonna go to your room individually. Look at the questionnaire 1. Did anything the speaker said surprise or amuse or interest you? Why or why not? And are there strong regional differences in your country? Maybe. Do you think it's good for regions to have a lot of autonomy from central government? Yeah, autonomy, that's something work automatically by itself. Yeah. I think this question can keep it okay, we're gonna discuss, but let's move to another thing. Now let's move to another expression used with the word thing. Remember, in English sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes when you say he always has a big head. What do you mean a big headed one? That's an idiomatic meaning. When you say someone who has a big head, he is very arrogant. He's very arrogant. That's a big head. Not say long, and then you say hard. Right? Remember the one? Long and hard. You see when I say long and hard? What does it mean long and hard? You need to think long and hard. Mình mẹ nói nãy tôi cứ quên hay rấn ấy, mình chẳng ấy, Linda. So, this is not English. English doesn't mean like that. Like the word thing, there are many meaning. There are many meaning with the word, things. Okay, let's discuss the word thing here one together, please. You see, in the listening, the speaker said it's not big thing and it's a personal thing. You see the word thing here? What does the word thing mean here? It's not a big thing, but it is a personal thing. It's a problem, personal problems. Right? It's not a big problem. It is a personal problem that can be solved. That's the word things. So there are many expressions with the word thing in English. You see here? Now let's look at the first one. Don't make a fuss. It's not a big thing. What does it mean here on the word big fuss? Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Please discuss from 1 to 8, please. What does the word thing mean here, please? Come on. Okay, you got 5 minutes. Please check the meaning carefully. What does it mean? Yeah. Please. Okay, read carefully and then get the meaning from the sentence, please.
It's not a dancing. It's not a dance. So don't make a fuss. It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. See, what does it mean when you say it's not a fuss? It's not a big thing. Yeah. So to make a fuss means to pay much attention. Don't make a fuss. Don't pay much attention to it. See? Don't make a fuss. Don't make much attention. Don't pay much attention to it. It's not a big thing. So what can you say the word thing here? It's not important. It's not important. It's not a big deal, right? Dạ cái nào?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. Mình khơi mốc gì không xin cái giờ. Họ sẽ mà mình xua nữa. Ba camera nó vậy cái này mưa sau này lại còn điện ngồi đây điện đây cho nó chuyên cầm ba lại ba lại ấy chân đây. Anh vậy thì đây là mọi người nơi tại ai. Chẳng ấy đại hình. Này cái ông trong mưa tập nghe. Đặt ngang nó về lô ngáo. Ôi em mưa tập ngang đã thầm ngang hồi mưa giờ vui tới là ngang xa thôi lô ngáo ngang nó bị rơi lói. Đợi trong một món này đôi rồi này mình đi vậy nè tại chứ này mình có cái món ngon như là okay yeah. Okay, so number 1, when you say don't make a fuss, don't pay much attention to it, okay? It's not a big thing, it's not an important thing you can say. It's not important you can say. It's not a big deal you can say. You see this is the meaning. Number 2, it's rude. It's not the done thing in our society. It's the done thing in our society. Now I can give you example with this sentence. When you wear a cap or a hat into a house or someone, is it good? Is it polite? It's not the done thing. You see, it's not the done thing you do it in our society by wearing a cap or a hat into someone's house. It's not good. In Japan, you need to take off the shoe in front of the house. You cannot, you cannot put on the shoe into the Japanese house. It represents rude. You see the meaning of one? So it's not the done thing, what is one? It's not appropriate behavior.
See, it's not appropriate behavior. This is the meaning. Cho nên khác bây giờ vậy như nhớ còn nhầm trong nó score cũng hấp trong đó vì một chặt chặt nè. Yeah, phần đáy mũi chứ trong được chặt đáy mình bật người để vì khác cái chặt chặt. Ở dùng vậy mà có chuông một chỗ. Vì khác ca một chỗ đấy nhưng on. I would not recommend my children to talk when they talk to me and they bow down. They need to face me, see how it's happened. So we could understand what happened to their real things. Okay, bọn thế kia rồi xuống một chỗ thì gì tôi một người, chúng ta miền reason ấy là gì phải stop con này. Mình như miền ấm miền ở nhưng giờ phong mà đai con ở đó như miền sứt đấy nè. It doesn't mean that, but we need to listen to their reasons. Is it reasonable or not? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, number 3, please. So number 2 again, it's not an appropriate behavior. Remember behavior. Yes. Got it one? Yeah. Number 3, I would love to do it, but chance would be a fine things.
Fine thing.
What does it mean? Chance would be a fine things. I would love to do it. Không chọn ơi, có phần tay mấy anh em.
Amin maka.
So like it's unlikely to happen.
Unlikely to happen. Chance would be a. I would to have to be very lucky to be able to do that. You can say. They say I wish to be lucky enough to do it. Yeah, to be able to do it.
Okay, rồi nói con.
Yeah. People rely on 3 things. 3 things. One is luck, one is a fate, and hard work. These 3 combination or these 3 elements are important in human's life. Luck, fate, and hard work. What does it mean in Khmer? ការខំប្រឹងសំណាងក្នុងឱកាស
Fed.
អនុញ្ញាតពាក្យថា opportunity
ខំប្រឹង
បើមានឱកាសអត់សំណាងក៏អត់ជោគជ័យអត់ប្រឹង
ក៏ជោគជ័យ
ឃើញទេ So we need to have we need to have 3 main element: opportunity, hard work, and luck.
Opportunity.
You can see some people, they run business, they have a lot of money, they run business, unsuccessfully. Why? Because they are not lucky enough. Because ដោយសារនឹងដែរសំណាងមិនតមកដល់ហ្នឹងអ្នកខ្លះទៅអត់ទេគាត់សំណាងម្ដងព្រឹបជាប់ហ្មងប្រឡងដាក់ទៅជាប់ទៅហៅឧបករណ៍អញ្ចឹងអ្នកខ្លះអូយអញពិបាកណាស់ប្រឡងនឹងមិនទេតែសំណាងម្ដងដាក់ទៅជាប់ទោះបីពិបាកមិនក៏គេឲ្យយើងទៅដែរនេះវាចេះទៅវិញអ្នកខ្លះប្រឹងយ៉ាងងាប់ឯងពីពុកម៉ែយើងប្រឹងរហូតដល់ប្រឹងដល់បានមកគាត់ដែរច្រើនឆ្នាំហើយមិនរាប់មិនមួយឆ្នាំដាក់ហៅឧបករណ៍បានទៅរៀនអូស្ត្រាលីទេណារហូតនៅពុកនៅអូស្ត្រាលីរៀនចិត្តមកវិញទៅមួយប្រពន្ធយកប្រពន្ធទៅយកប្រពន្ធទៅគេថាគាត់អាចជួយការបានមានអីគឺ COVID ហ្នឹងគឺ COVID ដេញនៅផ្ទះជួប្រពន្ធមកវិញមួយកូនពីអ្នកប្រពន្ធមកវិញមកធ្វើការដែរយ៉ាហើយដល់គាត់យកអារបស់ពីអូស្ត្រាលីយកមកលក់វិញដូចជាឆ្នាំខ្លាញ់ត្រីអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរឆ្នាំខ្លាញ់ត្រីនេះសម្រាប់អានោះ oil medicine សម្រាប់ lady អានឹងជួយសន្លាក់ជួយអីសម្រាប់ស្ត្រីអញ្ចឹងហើយរត់នេះព្រោះនិយាយខំមកនេះថាឲ្យឯងទៀតតែកូនបើគេដឹងច្រើនហ្នឹងនឹងឆ្នាំខ្លាញ់ឆ្នាំត្រីឆ្នាំខ្លាញ់ត្រីឆ្នាំតែអាហ្នឹងគេអ្នកគេលេបទៅដើម្បីឲ្យសុខភាពវាល្អអញ្ចឹងណាគេយ៉ាហ្នឹងហើយតែបើនិយាយទៅមើលគឺហ្នឹងយ៉ា Hello Okay, let's move to another point. Yeah, okay. Number 4, it is the furthest thing from my mind at the moment. The furthest thing from my mind at the moment. What is it in one place?
From my mind at the moment.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about it or beyond your thought. It's beyond your thought. Beyond your ability of think about it. You see, this is the meaning. Sometimes you cannot think of it. And you say, it's beyond my ability. Yeah, this is
the meaning. You see, the word think. Number 5, I always do it first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. So what is the first thing you do in the morning? Brush your teeth. អ្នកខ្លះរៀនព្រលឹមឡើងមើលអត់បានសិតសក់ផងមើលសើខ្លះពីពូសក់មកញ៉ៃពេញនោះហើយគាត់តែក្តោបទៅចងខ្លាប់មកគេមកផុកមកគេមកអូយឃើញមកគេតំណងណាតែដល់ពេលមើលមុខនៅជាប់គេនៅជាប់អាហ្នឹងគេប្រឡប់បើមួយទឹកនេះស្រឡះហើយ
Không thấy chứ.
That's the reason I would like my students to turn on their camera. When they turn on their camera and sit down, we can know each other. You can make, your fast through your lesson effectively. You see, you can make a fast effectively on your lessons. Pay my attention to that. That's the reasons. Okay, let's move to number 6. It is a sort of thing that make you glad to be alive. Wow. Was it a one? A sort of things, a kind of thing. Yeah, it is something. It means it's something that make you happy. So when you say something a lot, and a lot of Cambodian students like to say something, I buy something. Why don't you say something, the real thing? I buy some vegetable, such as apple, pineapple, for example. Yeah, like these are fruit and vegetable. Okay, like pineapple, apple, for example. Rather than say something. A lot of Cambodian students keep saying something. I do something at home. What something you do at home? You see? Yeah, you need to specify the activity you do it rather than just say something. For Singaporeans people, they will not say something, but they're gonna specify the items that they are doing. They are working with. Yeah. Number 7, it's difficult what with one things and another. Yeah. It's difficult. What with one thing and another. So what with one thing and another? What is one? Taking into account a number of factors. So you cannot take any problem into one particular thing, thing into one particular brain. And you cannot deal with that. You see? Some people, they've got a lot of problems. Everything is a problem. They see a problem as a problem. When they see problem as a problem, they do not take any, the prioritize a problem to deal with it. They're going to see problem as a problem. គេថាឃើញបញ្ហានេះជាបញ្ហាតែពេលយើងមើលបញ្ហានេះជាបញ្ហាដោយសារយើងអត់ដោះស្រាយបញ្ហាហ្នឹងឧទាហរណ៍យើងរៀនបបាអីពីជួយបបា reading តែអានអត់លោកកាចនាក៏សួរខ្ញុំ teacher which book should I read any book ហើយដល់បានថា any book អ្នកខ្លះទៅគាត់ថាសៀវភៅនេះល្អវាបង្កើតឲ្យខ្ញុំផ្សាយផ្សេងទៀតអញ្ចឹងយើងគិតថាត្រូវបង្កើតឲ្យ interest ខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងឲ្យមាន and then later on you can build your own routine of book reading សំខាន់ណាស់ហ្នឹងយ៉ាចាំមកក្មេងពួកអាកាំងវាចាប់ផ្ដើមអានតាំងពីតូចមកអានម្ដាយគេអានឲ្យគឺគេចាប់ផ្ដើមមានអារម្មណ៍ interest ទៅលើសៀវភៅបាត់ពួកអាកាំងយ៉ាតែខ្មែរយើងទៅមានណាអានឲ្យស្អីឲ្យទៀតដូចជាយើងទៀតបើដាក់ iPad ឲ្យវិញអង្គុយលេងនឹង smartphone វិញបាច់អូ happy ដល់ក៏មករំខានចាអូនកំពុងលេងអញ្ចឹងអាយ៉ាហ្នឹងទៅចា Number 8 I didn't plan it just one thing led to another see I don't plan it just one thing led to another often without just so even naturally follow each other were not planned. Yeah, sometimes when you do that, it happens automatically. It happens subconsciously without any plan. You see, that's the meaning. Just like when you press the button, the light is on. It happens automatically. Sometimes our life is like this. Yeah. ចឹងជីវិតយើងគឺអញ្ចឹងមិនសល់ស្អីទេជួនកាលឆ្អឹងមិនសល់ផងមិនចង់ក្រោមជួនកាលឆ្អឹងមិនសល់ផងដូចជានេះម្សិលមួយថ្ងៃមួយព្រះអង្គបញ្ជូន95លោកសុគតនៅបាត់ដំបងព្រះគុណប្រាក់ខុន
លោកជាបល័យច្រើនណាស់ច្រើនណាស់តែបញ្ជនលោក95ប្រែភាសាលោកសគុតនេះមើលទៅអញ្ញាលោកមិនជាអពាតទេចាស់ជរាតែប្រសង់វិញលោកអត់កូនចៅទេលោកបុះទូតាំងពីតូចណាស់ហ្នឹងតោះយើងចូលទៅមួយទៀតអូខេ so that's all I want so remember in English be careful to remind you again when you want to get the real meaning of English you need to read English word in the context first you need to see the word in context first without seeing the word in the context you cannot get the real meaning of English word I can give you another example like the word take off let's say when you say the flight is going to take off soon and let's say I'm going to take off the clothes after I finish the class is it the same meaning or different meaning
Different teacher.
yeah, different meaning you see it depends on the context the word appears in if you get one word and translate one word you're gonna encounter some problems basically you need to study the context of that word first okay like the word thing you see there are many meanings like the word ugly the ugly yeah ugly the word ugly can be used many words but depend on the context it's used it's gonna have several meanings this is English word so be careful
luckily
okay if you want to translate word directly let's study the context of that word first don't get one word and translate let's say take យក my I take the bus to Siem Reap ខ្ញុំយកឡានក្រុងទៅ Siem Reap ឃើញទេអាហ្នឹងធ្ងន់ដល់ហ្នឹង yeah let's move to other point now let's move to the last part of unit 2 here we're going to discuss about the reading you are going to read an extract from an article in sociology journal about identity before you read discuss with a partner how far you agree with each of the statement below and explain why now let's discuss about the globalization has led to an increase in nationalism do you think that globalization has led to increase in nationalisms what does globalization mean what does globalization mean
all the country
anybody know
like សកលភាវូបនីយកម្ម
Might you understand about that but how you explain English I don't want it in Khmer in Khmer I do agree with you សកលភាវូបនីយកម្មតែគេសកលភាវូបនីយកម្មអត់យល់ដដែលអញអូយ
I think in terms of trade, you can understand it easily about globalization, like a trade from another country to another country, cross-border trade, something like that.
Yeah.
And one more example, it could be about cultural exchanges or one thing in common like K-pop. You know that very well. So there is kind of a cultural and kind of globalization.
So the word globalization we can say the worldwide trade
the worldwide trade yes
the worldwide trade
world trade
our country is no longer or we can say our country no longer live isolatedly from other country in the world okay but through globalization it make our business economic grow that's it so we talk about the worldwide trade that globalization okay តែយើងហៅថាវិញសកលភាវូបនីយកម្មខ្មែរហ្នឹងតែឲ្យអត់បកប្រែវិញ okay yeah good job anything else please okay yeah okay number 2 individuals in any society are likely to share many common cultural characteristics do you agree one yeah commons but sometimes different so we might have different culture from one family to one family even in Cambodia do you agree that you might have your common culture or identity in your family while the other family might have another common identity so when we compare country to country totally different yeah even some culture we have adopted even some languages we have adopted we have a family language in the world and that's the reason when you learn Thai you see Thai สวยมากไม่มีปัญหาเลย okay แต่บาปนั่งได้ You see, sometimes you can listen to Thai people speaking in Thai and you can understand some particular word they keep using that. And some Khmer word was adopted from Thai. Yeah, I mean Thai adopted our Khmer, language. Even Vietnamese, they also adopt, the French, what is it? We say alphabet. But they change. They make their unique, alphabet by using what one Duan. Duan. À song sư complex, bạn hay là song sư complex đó. Cái đu nó tới giờ nguyên đu âm nhém mùi đứa em anh đức. Yeah. Okay, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'm teaching English. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Phụ mạc trong còn từ lòng đấy, mà trong Việt Nam. Yeah. 11 du tới. Mình thấy bóng mùa Việt Nam phụ mạc nhưng mà nó. Number 3. Our cultural identity are not fixed. They change over time. Do you agree, disagree, one? Yes.
Agree.
Agree, like that.
Yeah, you can look at the Buddhist context, you see. It change over time. If you watch Korean movie, you're gonna change to Koreans. Hairstyle, you're gonna dye your hair, you're gonna dress like Koreans, you're gonna change your behavior like Koreans, you're gonna sing like Koreans. If you watch Thai's movie, you're gonna change to Thai's cultures. If you watch Chinese movie, you're gonna change to Chinese movie. Like if you have big brother, bong to, you see small brother, ập chặt như pin nè, hối pin là, cái nhé sẽ ập sai phi nè, cho nó ăn pet tiếng mưa hương tí á, bây giờ trường sọ mưa dương lại, tại vì ôm dương rồi cô, ba dương ấy cho nó ăn muốn nha, trường sọ phân banana này trường khao cặp phong phân banana này, anh nó rừng đi à, cho nó ăn ramon ravi bị chay vậy nè. Nó sẽ toán này nhiều cái màn toán cái màn nhà sân cái chua xa xa ra dưới đây mà bóp cứ cho mình chơi mình đúng không mặt là hương chiến này yeah. Anything else one another one the internet and big multinational company have an influence on the kind of people we become. Do you agree one? Internet and big multinational company, yeah.
Yes.
Why we say like this? Because when you look at the big corporation, they're gonna change our behavior of working, our behavior of dressings. So our dress have to be standard, have to be formal. Right? Như vậy lúc bữa ra bằng những tiếng nhé, những tiếng chẳng hạn, về ao miền co bàn, hay từ sả lá về ao miền co trên cài đọt. Sẽ các bạn co thế đó không chú nha, okay. Cái như nên trời giờ, nhưng vì cái họ đó bạn có lại vẽ là bạn có miền bằng này, nó vẽ bạn có thì tăng gì. Vậy đó đủ chứ gì đang vì chụp mình đâu mà hai cái lấy đi xuống mà thu chết đó nó co bằng nhiên nó nó master pin này nơi UC liên nên còn tập pin này ai ở đại chụp cái gì vậy nó hỏi có thừa dành mình hay sen nàoประมาณ10 chapter นั้นอ่านให้ reflect 5 chapter จะ say อนุมาปอน500ពាក្យហើយនៅ assignment ចុងក្រោយ2500ពាក្យចប់ចប់my book review chapter review នោះមក chapter ដូចជា300ពាក្យអញ្ចឹង305ដងវា1500ពាក្យ1500ពាក្យអញ្ចឹង1500ពាក្យបូក1000 3000 បូក2500ពាក្យទៀតវាឡើងប្រហែល1000ពាក្យហើយក្នុង master មួយសរសេរមិនក៏ចូល7000ពាក្យដែរនេះកំណត់ពាក្យឲ្យសរសេរបោះឲ្យសរសេរហ្នឹងណាឲ្យ train ទៅគាត់ឲ្យសរសេរទៅmới này ra một lần cái đâm anh chọn riêng chứ tại tôi bị tình yêu đó master nha get center. Okay, another one number 5. The different kind of roles we play and identities we have in life often lead us to feel conflicted. Do you agree or disagree one?
Different kind of role.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Talking about our belief, you see some people they believe different religions. When they come to talk each other, they're gonna support their own stance. By supporting their own stand, the argument gonna happen during that. Because they have their own reason to support that. Right? Even you debate, you see when you debate, one is supporting topic, one is against topic. And you try to support, you try to against each other. If you have watched, the Singaporean student having debate, I like Singaporean debate because they provide a lot of reason, a lot of research to support their stance. Okay, yeah, that's very interesting. Number 6, national culture are rooted in history and tradition, of course.
Yes.
Look at Cambodian culture.
Root. Yeah.
Cambodian girls are not allowed to flirt or to do anything beyond the cultures. And if the lady divorced, if the ladies, Cambodian lady divorced their husband, it's not a good sign. But their husband can commit adultery without got any bad reputation at all. But what happened to the lady who have adultery? You know, adultery one, she got another, new one, for example. People in their neighborhood gonna talk, okay, about hers. This is the cultures. Dạ,ស្ត្រីខ្មែរយើងអត់ផប់ដែរពីក្រោយប្រុសប្រុសខូចយើងមើលប្រុសប្រុសខូចអត់មានអ្នកណានិយាយពីប្រុសប្រុសហើយប្រុសប្រុសមានសិទ្ធិយកប្រពន្ធនោះចឹងទៅនារីនោះរយល់ចឹងអត់នារីនឹងគ្នានៅក្នុងផ្ទះមើលចឹងទៅតែហ៊ានមានតិចហ្នឹងគឺគេនិយាយដែរចឹងណាអាហ្នឹងឯងចាអាខាច្រើនធ្វើគ្នាពិបាកពីណាពិបាកមែនតើណាអាហ្នឹងបើយើងមើលពី culture នៅក្នុងបរិបទក្នុងសង្គមខ្មែរយើងអូខេយ៉ាតែពីក្រោយទៅប្រៃទៅបាត់ការបាត់ហើយមានប្រពន្ធថ្មីហើយគ្នានឹងទៅថាអត់ហ៊ានទៅដល់គ្នាយកប្រៃវិញគឺចឹងបានអញ្ចឹងតែទៅអាចគេថាគ្នាឲ្យគ្នានៅលីមនេះឯងមិនមានអ្នកណាជួយមើលគ្នាចាស់ទៅពួកចូលខ្មែរយើងតែអត់មានអ្នកជួយមើលគ្នាទៅចាស់ឡើងពិបាកណាអត់មានកូនមើលទេក៏ពិបាកអាហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងស្ត្រីនឹងស្ត្រីដែរទទួលរងរហូតចាប់មាត់ចាស់មាត់ព្រៀបណាទឹកគូឡើងវិញពីរុនចាសាបនោះសាខ្លួនហើយអត់តនៅក្មេងចាអូខេតែសាគ្រូម៉ាយកូនគេណាតែយើងសាគ្រូមុនឥឡូវម៉ាយកូនគេណាអូអានចិត្តណានោះវាមិនដឹងអាណាណៃមួយណាម៉ាយកូនគេមួយណាយើងចូលទៅភ្នោះសាងភ្នោះយកគេចា Okay. Let's move to number 7. Yeah, number 7. All nations consist of a diverse range of peoples. Do you agree? Disagree? One? Yeah.
Yes.
We got different type of people in one particular nations. We have diverse means difference. Yeah. You see, in Cambodia we have different classes. When we compare the classes, we got different classes in our countries. Some people cannot. They make food one day. They can make food. They earn for food for one day, while the other have a lot of money, while the other can have more than that. And during this time, you see, during the COVID-19, some people do not have enough food to eat either. It's very hard. Yeah. តែខ្លះញ៉ាំអំបិលពីអ្នកនោះគាត់ញ៉ាំអំបិលនារីពីអ្នកនោះគាត់ញ៉ាំអំបិល2ថ្ងៃហ៎ថតគាត់ផងគឺនិយាយនេះគាត់អត់មានអីហ៊ានសុំគេដែរគាត់ខ្លាចបាយទៅគាត់ញ៉ាំអំបិលខ្ញុំសតទៅផ្នែកដែរណាអ្នកគ្នាណាអ្នកគាត់អត់មែនណាគាត់នៅបន្ទប់ជួលអ្នកគាត់ចង់តែអត់អីមានអីញ៉ាំគាត់ធ្វើការគេថាការងារក្រៅប្រព័ន្ធមួយថ្ងៃបានមួយថ្ងៃហ្នឹងមួយថ្ងៃរកបានមួយថ្ងៃហ្នឹងមួយថ្ងៃរកដូចនៅនូហ្សេឡង់ល្អណាស់នូហ្សេឡង់មួយថ្ងៃរកបាន100ជាងហើយចាយត្រឹមតែ$10 $20អីទៅមហូបធ្វើមហូបមួយថ្ងៃសល់ច្រើនរួចបាត់ហើយ Okay, another one. Yeah. Number 8. Nations are partly founded on negatives. Not really. They're not really. Yeah. So you can say COVID-19 because of what the one is affected because of the human activities. The COVID-19 pandemic does not happen naturally or happen automatically, but it happened by people, by humans' activities. You see, and that affects to the world. Without human activity, the world, the nation will not affect it. It's gonna be peace. It's gonna be peace. Yeah. But there's no peace in the world now since the pandemic widespread to every corner of the world. គ្រប់ជ្រុងថ្ងៃនេះដូចជាស្លាប់ប្រមាណអ្នក2អ្នក3អ្នកទេប៉ុន្តែឆ្លងឡើង900អ្នកអីមិនដឹងទេអត់ទាន់ច្បាស់មើលតែមើលខ្ញុំ search មើលថែមទៀតហើយខ្ញុំសប្បាយចង់គាត់ទៅជា100ជាងអ្នក300 ឃើញអ្នកដែលគាត់ព្យាបាលនៅកោះពេជ្រគាត់អូគាត់សប្បាយដល់ពេលគាត់អូតែបានទៅហើយអូគាត់អោបគ្នាគាត់ភ្លេចគិតតែខ្លួនឯងនឹងវាជាអ្នកដែលងឺហ្នឹងគាត់រត់ទៅអោបគ្នាគាត់ហ្នឹងយល់ទេញ៉ាចុះពីលឺក្រែមួយលឺខ្លាំងរត់ទៅអោបគ្នាគាត់ហើយដល់ពេលចុះញ៉ាំមិនទាន់បាននេះហងជាស្រួល4ហ្នឹងគេបានតែមើលទៅអើយអត់ទេជន់យើងចឹងលីដាចាប៉ុន្មានក៏គ្រប់មិនប៉ុន្មានក៏គ្រប់នៅលីដា Okay. Okay, thank you. Now I think we're gonna have a short break soon, 3 more minutes one. Now before you during your break you can read, okay, read the reading here on this page 1 please. So you can read this reading very short and then you coming back respond to B here. Now read the extract below and decide which 4 sentences above here from 1 to 8, okay? Which sentence describe the reading here? Okay? So which 4 sentences above base summarize the point it makes here, please. Okay, during your break. Okay, let's do it now. Yeah. When you come back, we're gonna discuss about this one, please. You got it, one? Read the short passage, and then find out which sentence summarize the passage 1 to 8 we have discussed already, please. So I'm gonna give you, and then you can break now. Okay, let's have a short break now. Okay, I'm gonna stop you guys here. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm really hungry since morning until now. But cho lâu ấy. Ngày nào tao ban nhau mấy khi nó đi. Tập phụ lòng cứ gì hết thế. Okay, let's have break one. See you after break. 15 minute break one.